Hi, I'm James, that web bloke. So I'm going to do some instructional videos for some very simple tasks that sound really complicated. Actually not that difficult to do. First thing is how to create a montage video. This could be you want to use for somebody's birthday party, message somebody that's unfortunately in hospital, etc. You want to string a whole load of videos together. The messages from people, etc. And it's up. How do you get those messages to you in the format you can then do it with? How do you then string them all together without some complicated process, etc. And this all sounds like well beyond what most people can actually do from their home. You can actually do it fairly very simply. Most people know how to have a mobile phone. Most people need to know how to use WhatsApp and do WhatsApp videos, etc. So we're going to take you through. Once people have sent you videos via WhatsApp, how do you get it from WhatsApp on your phone to your computer? Once you've got them on a computer, how do you then string them all together to produce a video that you can then either put up on Facebook, YouTube, etc., or just send to somebody? Sounds really complicated. It's actually very simple. You've probably got all the software you need to do it. All you need is a mobile phone, WhatsApp, a computer, and a copy of PowerPoint. Now, most people have PowerPoint, don't use it, don't even realise it's even on a computer, but if you've got an Office 365 license, you can get PowerPoint. If you don't have an Office 365 license, you can probably get a trial version from Microsoft or sign up for a short period. You get Word, Outlook, Excel, etc. PowerPoint's the one most people don't even bother touching. They don't need to do presentations, etc. Why would you touch PowerPoint? So therefore, we're going to be using PowerPoint to put it all together. It doesn't sound like you can do it with PowerPoint, but you can do it with PowerPoint. I'm going to show you how. So, in a second, we're going to jump on the computer, show you how to link up WhatsApp as the first bit, how to get those videos from WhatsApp to your computer, and the second bit of the video, how to use PowerPoint to actually string all these videos together, make a nice little presentation, and then how you then create the video file you need. Okay, so let's just jump into it.
Okay, first of all, apologies, this computer isn't that great. It's quite a slow old laptop I've got. I've got a new computer coming, but it just shows that you can pretty much do this on fairly low powered hardware. First thing you need to do is you need to go to this website here, web.whatsapp.com. Okay, it will talk you through what you need to do on your phone. So on my phone, I now need to go into WhatsApp for Web as it tells me to do. If I then click on this, it will generate this QR code, which I'll then scan on my phone, and wait a little second while that loads up. Okay, I now have WhatsApp on my computer screen. There's my various groups, chats, etc. The one we're going to be using for this is this Sally's quiz. Now, this is a quiz we're doing for Trent Park Running Club. I'll put the links for this in the video. And the quickest way for her to build the quiz up, I obviously can't get her a camera to her. I can't go around to her house and record stuff at the moment because of isolation rules, etc. But she can WhatsApp them and just send them to me. So this is what she's been doing. So if I just click onto this conversation here, this is the second quiz we're doing. Should be released on Wednesday, etc. So these are all the clips I'm going to need. So the first thing I do is I click on the first clip. Okay.
Hello, and welcome.
And that clip starts playing. I'm just going to pause that because I don't actually need it to play. What I'm waiting for is this little button up here to kick into place. Okay. While we're just waiting for that, if you notice here, I can scroll through and I can pick up all the other videos, etc. These are the ones from the previous quiz here. These are all the ones from this week's quiz. So you now just notice this little button's lit up here. This is what I'm looking for. Sometimes this doesn't come up and you get like a little 3-dot menu. If you click on that, then let's wait for this to go through again. We just wait for this little clip to come up. Yeah, so sometimes you get a little 3-dot menu gives you this download option here. So we just wait for this. I think we do need to play it for a little bit.
Hello, and welcome to Sally's Social Isolation.
So I can see, I can check, I can see which one it is.
This time, I'm going to be giving you some questions on geography,
I've now got this little download button, so I click on that. Now this will take a little while because you've got to transfer the videos, etc. back and forth. That comes up. It's gone to my downloads folder, which is fine for me at the moment. I'm going to give this a meaningful one and intro. This does assume I don't need to actually edit any of these videos down or anything. There's some online editing videos software you can do on this, and there's loads of other online tutorials on how you edit videos. This is just a quick way of actually bringing these up, so I can then go to the next video. Okay, you see that's downloaded there on the bottom there. Here's my next one. Pause that. Download that. We'll learn how to spell at one point. There we go. That's downloaded question 2. Just wait for the third video to come up.
Question 3. Which island lies at the east?
So just pause that again. Just wait for this little download clip to come up. There we go. Download. The thing about WhatsApp for Web is you do need to be on the same network. So if your phone is running off your 4G network and your laptop or whatever computer you're using is on a different network, you won't actually be able to link them up. So to make sure on the same Wi-Fi connect, it should be on Wi-Fi anywhere rather than using 4G for this. Okay, so save that. So I've got 3 little videos there. I could go through and you actually have to do. I've not found a way of actually doing them all. You just have to do them one at a time, unfortunately. It's probably a restriction of WhatsApp. And if I now go to my downloads folder, there's my 3 questions. Okay, so now we're ready for the next bit. So we need to go into PowerPoint. So it's quite a PowerPoint. I've got a blank presentation here already because the option you're actually going to need when you've done, it's very simple to do, export to video. You can create GIFs and stuff if you wanted to from here. And I've got various options here for actually exporting whatever I've done created with a PowerPoint to a video. So I'm going to create a new one. Okay. It gives me a whole load of options about different layouts. So if you find a layout you like, that you think is going to suit your presentation, go with the blank one, outline starter. I quite like this one, Savion, which I've found here. Somewhere you can find more, etc. There's whole loads of different options, etc. Okay, let's try this one. We've not used this one before, so let's go to this one. And we're going to create. That creates the first slide, quite a nice little background, etc. That creates the second slide, etc. here. We're going to get rid of some of those details in a minute. So first thing before we do anything, file, save as. Where are we going to save it? Give it a name. You remember to save as you go along. If you've not used PowerPoint before, loads of online tutorials for this, but I'm just going to quickly go in here. It's a title page. Okay. Down here is just a subtitle. If I don't want this, you simply click on those and you click on delete. Get the box and you just delete that. These little bits up here, I can put extra text in here. I can insert, I can put pictures, etc. in if I wanted to. So I've got photo albums, a new online picture. While this loads, it should give you access to a free photo library. So if it was birthday one, for example, this just is like a Google type, uses Bing because it's Microsoft, but uses that sort of thing. So I could insert, if it's a birthday picture for a birthday presentation, I can move this around wherever I want on the page. So we don't need that, so we're just going to get rid of that. Okay. What we need to do is start inserting these videos. So first thing I'm going to do is sort out the transition between one slide and another, because at the moment, if I go to slideshow from beginning, comes up with this, and it's not moving automatically on the next slide until I click. Okay, we don't want that obviously for a video, because there is no way of clicking when the video is going. So what we need to do is sort out the transitions. So first slide, we go up to where it says transitions at the top, obviously. You got some nice functions, like we might want to say, okay, we want to fade from one slide to another. Okay, push it up. Pick a transition you like. I quite like the fade for this, so we can have it fade in. Duration of that fade, we can increase or decrease. So if I was to set this to something ridiculous here. Go back to fade. See, it takes a lot longer. The other thing we're going to do is change this to advanced sliding here. There's options up here. We don't want to do it on mouse click. We want to do it after a period. So turn off the mouse click one, and we want to do it about 3-4 seconds is all right. 5 seconds. Just play around with this, get it however you want. There's our fade effect. And now the next thing, we don't want to keep doing this every single slide. So apply to all. And let's create that effect in all these slides. Okay, so I'll now go back to my slideshow from beginning. Okay, not going to click on the mouse, not going to click on the mouse, it's automatically changed to the next slide. That's what we need. Okay. Now I can go back here. What you might want to do is also add music and stuff to this. So you can put audio in. You can insert videos this way. So if I was to pick an audio from my PC, yeah, I can then go and pick up an audio. If you're going to publish this on YouTube, etc., don't just grab a standard track, because you can get into all sort of copyright issues just bunging a standard track. Let me just go and find some music, and we'll put in some music on this one. Okay, we're back. Right, how to put this music back in here. So go to audio from my PC. I could record something if I wanted to from my computer. I have put this into this temp folder. Hold on a second. There we go. Now this little icon, move somewhere out of the way. Okay. We want it to play in background, etc. There's got some options on here. We want it to, hold on. There is an option. Where has it gone? Style. No style. Okay. So sorry, it's up here. Play across all slides, etc. You've got some options on here. We want it to, don't want it to play across all slides. We only want it to play on this first slide. Okay. Click in sequence. Hide during show. So yes, basically what it does is it hides this little option when we're playing it in the background. So that's our music added to this first slide. We could obviously increase the transition for this first slide, so it plays a bit longer. So what we're going to do is go back to our slideshow here, play from beginning. And you'll notice there's now music playing in the background. It's gone over to the second slide. We're just going to end that slideshow. Yep. Okay. That's where we put music in there. So show media controls. We don't want that. We can trim it out, etc. That's basically how you can start putting there. We're just going to get rid of that We don't want that at the moment, so that's getting rid of the music. So how do we get the video in? Okay, we've got this slide at the moment. We're just going to get rid of all this stuff on here. Don't need that. Get rid of this whole thing. Get rid of that. So we've now got this blank slide. So a couple of ways I can put those in. I can go to Insert. I can go to Video, Online Videos from my PC. I put those into Downloads, and I can pick up the video from there. That drops it in. Okay. The other thing I can do, I just delete this. I can call up my Downloads folder and actually just drag and drop it onto the page as well. Once it's on there, I can position this, not a particularly flattering angle. Okay. Now that's in there. Now the problem you're going to notice is if I go back to this first slide and do my little slideshow from the beginning again, so that's sitting there, that's waiting for the period, it goes straight into this, and this video just sits static.
Hello, and welcome to Sally's Social Isolation. This time, I'm going to...
So, to make sure this plays automatically, because we don't want to rely on the controls here, first thing we're going to do is on this video is we're going to turn the volume right up. We're going to go to Start and Start Automatically. Okay, that way we know that every time it goes to the slide, it's going to generate this automatically. So, how do I do the next slide? So, I could go in here, insert a new slide. Easy thing to do, right click on the slide there, just duplicate it, drag that down, type in whatever message I want here. If you're doing birthday things, you can have message from whoever it is in there, etc. You change whatever you want on this page. And that's done. You notice the little transitions are still there. That's what these little asterisk symbols mean. If I want to change the transition, I can go to my transition here and I want to do it as a reveal instead. Make sure these are still clicked on. Okay. I'm going to duplicate this slide. Simply get rid of the video there. Go back to my question 2. Drag and drop that onto the page. Now, as I mentioned, I'm not using particularly fast. This isn't a super duper high spec PC. Okay. It's a laptop that's getting about 5 years old now. It's the same thing here. Just check the volume, put the volume up to the top. Start. Automatically, if I need to trim the video down, there is an option to trim the video. And I can actually edit some of this down. So if I wanted to take out a bit here, for example, I can trim the video down. If I want to take something out from the end, I can trim that on as well. Okay, that will trim the video down and take out any gaps and stuff I don't want in it, or with a pause, lean over to the camera, etc. And I'll play this.
In which country is Buenos Aires? In which country
I can check that.
is Buenos Aires?
You can see at the end, if I go back to this one, for example.
Hello, and welcome to Sally's Social Isolation.
Because at the end, what she does is if I just skip through.
Which city is the maze?
So she leans forward to turn the video off. So I might want to get rid of that. So this is why this editing bit comes in. So I can trim that. Take this little bar here. Just trim off the last few seconds to get rid of that bit. Okay. It's a very basic, so not any fancy videoing or editing software. It's not particularly difficult to do. I can now play that again.
Hello, and welcome to Sally's
I can just click through to the end bit I want to be checking.
Which city is the maze?
See, that's now trimmed out her leaning over to the camera at the end. Same thing with this one. And you basically just start building these videos up. just kept replicating all this. Once you're done, obviously save it. And the next thing you need to do, obviously, put as many videos you like, as many transitions you like. Before you start doing anything else, just quickly run the slide. Just a quick tech check that our video is working the way we do it before we compile it, because the compiling the video takes a while. And what you don't want it to do is get to the end, you've compiled the video, and you suddenly realise, oh god, I need to do it all again. So okay, let's have a look. So that's all, I'm okay with that. So I'm just going to end the slideshow. So I'm back. So the next thing I need to do, it's already saved. I'm going to go to this export option here. So I go to export. Loads of different options, create handouts, etc., presentations for CDs. I just want to create a video. Okay. For HD, I can go to 4K if I've got 4K videos and stuff, 4K TVs if I want to be a bit fancier, or lower resolutions if I want to do that. I'm just going to keep on standard HD, probably perfect for most things. The second option here is to reuse the standard recording timings. I can tell it not to use recording timings, and I can force each slide, etc., to do it from there. I'm going to use recording timings. Okay. Then very simply click on create video. You'll see after the thing stops spinning, ask where I want to save it. That's fine, save in the same folder. And at the bottom here, it comes up creating video. Now, bearing in mind these are very short videos, this is going to take a little while to go through. This is the current time, 18:22, so we're just going to let that go through. So I'm just going to pause the video while that finishes. Okay, we're back. This took slightly longer than I thought it was going to take because it crashed out halfway through. So ignore the time in the corner here. It took roughly 6 minutes to compile this video. Anything longer, what I'd normally do, click it, leave it to run. Make sure you've got enough hard disk space. It does take up quite a bit of hard disk space when you're doing these sort of things. But leave it to run for a few hours. It might take to do like a bigger video. But this is the same with all sort of video editing software, whether you're using this or not. So if you want to do bigger videos, then I'll suggest something like Kden Live. But what it's done now is, if I look at my folder, there's the video it's created. It does create quite large videos. If you process this with something else, I processed some the other day with Kden Live, and it reduces size dramatically down, makes it a bit easier to upload, etc. But if I just now click on this video using VLC Player, if you haven't got VLC Player, download it again. Open free bit of software, download this. It's much better than Microsoft Media Player or any other bit of software. Hold on, it's on my other screen. I just need to drag it over to this one. There we go.
Hello, and welcome to Sally's.
See, I'm not doing anything. This is running as a separate video.
This time, I'm going to be giving you some questions on geography, site names,
Okay, that's it. That's the end of this video. It's quite easy to do, as you saw. Most people have probably got PowerPoint sitting on their PC. They've never even touched it because what they do, you use Word or Excel most of the time. You're probably not even using that. If you don't have it, I believe you can still get a free trial. Hold on. Yep, so you can get a free trial of Microsoft Office. Just search for Office 365 free trial, and you'll find this. You can then run a free trial for a month, and just make sure, see there, it includes PowerPoint. So yeah, you could do it that way. Just cancel the period after that. The other video is editing software I would recommend. A bit more complicated, a bit harder to use, but again, it is free. Is this one, Kden Live? It's open source. It is free. Works on various bits of software, various platforms. If you do happen to be using a Mac or something instead, designed around the Linux platform. But again, go to that. You can download that free of charge and use that. It's a bit more complicated, and what you might want to do is actually take some of these videos you've done, let's see, it's Windows versions, Linux versions, etc. from there, and actually process them through Kden Live if you want to, and reduce them a bit later. But other than that, just the straightforward PowerPoint videos. These are running through VLC Player. Again, you can just get VLC Player. Just search for VLC Player and you'll find it's for another free of charge bit of software you can just download. As I said, much better than the standard stuff that comes from Microsoft. Okay, that's the end of the little demo bit, and I'll paste you back into the end of the video.
Okay, I hope you found that useful. Obviously, PowerPoint, a lot more powerful than most people realise it is. You can do a lot more with it than you think. You know, there's loads of online tutorials and stuff for this. You can have a look around. Microsoft site's got various bits and pieces, but the fact you can then do whatever you want to do in PowerPoint, they just export it as a video, upload it to YouTube, dead straightforward. Needs a bit more powerful editing. I'd suggest a piece of called Caden Live. It's free, it's open source, it's supported by quite a big community. Lots of online help for that, and I said it's free and it pretty much does everything that some of these more powerful bits of software do. It will run on low powered hardware. Again, I've been running on this laptop for some stuff I've been doing. Yes, it chugs a bit when you're trying to do some of the video processing, etc., but leave it to render the video overnight. It's not really a problem. You're not using a laptop then anyway. Or buy yourself more powerful hardware, I suppose, is the other end of the day. I hope you found this useful, and we'll be doing more of these type of videos, trying to simplify some of the technology and stuff. Starting with video editing, not that difficult to do. We're going to do some more videos in the next coming weeks, so watch out and keep an eye on our channel. Thank you for watching.